Off a 3-1 night on the ice, we are back for 4 more games in the Stanley Cup playoffs on Tuesday, April 21st. Welcome into another episode of 5 Minute Wager brought to you by Better and Green. Guys, really nice day on the ice yesterday. As far as the show goes, gave out the Flyers money line plus 130. Hurricanes money line minus 150. An absolutely insane game. If you guys did not watch that, I recommend going back, watching the highlights. Crazy way for them to get that win in double overtime. The Wild plus 115 was our one loser, not only on the show, but in general of yesterday. Had an NBA show, NHL show, MLB show. Gave out 13, 14 picks. Wild was our only loser that we gave out yesterday. So be sure that you're checking out our other shows here on our YouTube page. And we wrapped up with an Oilers victory, minus 185 on the money line. But like I said, guys, if you have not subscribed to our channel, please consider doing so. Again, I think we went 13-1 yesterday on our free show plays. Completely free. All we ask is that you hit that like button for us. We really appreciate it. Consider subscribing. While you're at it, hit that bell. You'll get instant alerts when our videos go live. Like I said, we're doing NHL, NBA, MLB, NFL draft, horse racing, golf, auto racing, UFC, you name it, we've got it. So consider hitting that subscribe button and ringing that bell. Hit the like button. Drop me a comment down below. We really appreciate any comment is welcome. Guys, let's get into the plays. 7 o'clock Eastern start time. We have Game 2 between the Montreal Canadiens and the Tampa Bay Lightning. Tampa Bay minus 190, home favorite, plus 155, 160 coming back on Montreal. Same line that we had in Game 1. Over under of 6. Gave you Montreal in Game 1. We played Montreal as an official play, Game 1, plus 160. Beautiful cash there. I don't see why Montreal can't win this one again. That's the side I'm leaning as far as value goes. I don't know that I'm going to end up betting it. Something tells me that, Tampa could get the series or this win here to equal up the series at home before going up to Montreal. Excuse me. That being said, I just don't think there's any value here on the Lightning. I would look to play the Canadiens at that plus 160 price tag. They won 4-3 in overtime, but they looked like the way better team, in my opinion, in that matchup. Had a goal called back in that one that would have put them up 2-0, I believe. Maybe it was 3-0. I can't fully remember, but they ended up getting the win regardless, and I think everyone's just going to look at, there's no way Tampa Bay can lose at home 2 in a row, go to Montreal down 0-2. I think they can. I like the Canadiens in this series. I liked them coming into this series. Thought, probably the winner of this first game would go on to win it all. It could be 6-7 games, but I do like Montreal here at the plus 160 price. It's the only way I could look. Same goaltending matchup from Game 1. Jakub Dobeš going for Montreal, and then Andrei Vasilevskiy going for Tampa Bay. We're used to seeing Vasilevskiy do incredible things in the postseason, but he hasn't really done that in years past. Struggled again against the Canadiens there in game number 1. And I just think all the value's on Montreal here. So again, not sure if I'm going to bet it. Don't really want to fade Tampa 2 games in a row on home ice, backs against the wall. But I think as far as value goes, it's got to be Montreal or pass in that one for me. Game number 2, 7:30 Eastern start time. Staying in the East, we have the Boston Bruins playing game number 2 in Buffalo against the Sabres. Sabres minus 170, home favorite, plus 140 coming back on Boston, over under 6.5. I like the Sabres in this game, minus 170. Gave out Boston and bet Boston. Actually, no, we didn't bet Boston. Just gave out Boston on Sunday, I believe it was. Absolutely blew that game. Up 2-0, under 10 minutes left in the game. End up losing that one 4-3. Gave up 4 straight goals in just over 4 minutes. Did get one back with like 6 seconds left on the clock. Didn't matter. Too little, too late. I just don't know how Boston picks themselves up off the mat. That really goes to every single sport. I tried playing on different sport, but in baseball earlier this season, tried playing on the Mariners after they gave up, I believe, 6 runs in the 9th to lose to San Diego. They're up 6-0 in that game. I tried coming back playing them the next day, and they were just completely dead. So I think we get a similar thing from Boston here. I don't know how they picked themselves up off the mat, up 2-0, controlling that series, needing a win. It was right in their grasp, and they let it slip through. Just don't think the locker room's going to be in good spirits in this one. Obviously, Buffalo, as hyped as could be with the outcome of that game, yeah, I don't want to go against Buffalo at home with their fans. I thought that was the game that Boston could steal, and, Buffalo stole it away from Boston's grasp there. So I like the Sabres in this game. Probably my best bet on the board here for the NHL. I know it's juicy, minus 170. If you want to play minus 1.5, I'm not going to talk you off of it. That being said, I don't like laying 1.5 really in any sport. I would hate for Buffalo to win by 1 goal. You lose your bet, but you had the right side. It's just not something I'm into. I'd rather lay the juice and try to get that win, regardless if it's by 1 in regulation, overtime. It doesn't matter. I just want the win with Buffalo. So I'm laying it minus 170 with the Sabres. Best bet for the show. Let's head to the West, guys. 9:30 Eastern start time. The Utah Mammoth playing game number 2 in Vegas against the Golden Knights. Knights minus 160 home favorite, plus 135 coming back on Utah. Over under 5.5 in this game. I'm going back to Utah in this one. I gave them out as my lean on Sunday. They didn't get the job done. They took an early lead in that game, up 1-0, and then again up 2-1. Allowed 3 third-period goals for Vegas, one of those being an empty netter, to lose that game 4-2. I think the Mammoth make this somewhat of a series. I think this does go 6 games here. So I like the Mammoth to equal things up on the road. I think we get a kind of a sigh of relief, breathe easy spot for Vegas here after getting that first win under their belt. I just don't like this spot for the Golden Knights. Now, I will say this is probably my least favorite of all the series in the Stanley Cup playoffs, but yeah, I think Utah at the plus price here, plus 135. I think that's where the value lies. Same goaltending matchup, Carter Hart for Vegas, Vejmelka going for Utah. Yeah, I like Utah to bounce back, playing with their backs against the wall. Nice plus 135 price tag. Give me Utah on the money line for game number 2 in that series. And we'll wrap it up with the 10 o'clock Eastern start time. The LA Kings playing game number 2 in Colorado. The Avs close to a $3 favorite, minus 290, plus 235 coming back on the Kings, over under 5.5. I'm going to play the over yet again in this game, guys. No real way to look at the side unless you want to back the Kings, but I thought the Kings played really well in game 1, and they still didn't get the win. So I think we got a better effort, honestly, out of Colorado in this one. I just don't know if the Kings can duplicate quite the effort that they put in on Sunday in their first game. And yeah, I think it was a low-scoring, tight checking game, game number 1. I think it's a little bit looser. I think we see some more goals on the power play. I think the Avs probably win, go up 2-0 in the series, but no real way to play them. I don't want to play them on the puck line, which still isn't even a good price. Oh, actually, it is. It is minus 110, but I'd rather play the over 5.5 in that game. So, guys, that will wrap it for today's episode. Quick recap. Montreal moneyline plus 160. Sabres moneyline minus 170. Best bet. Mammoth moneyline plus 135. And Kings Avs over 5.5. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have a profitable night. We'll be back tomorrow for more NHL breakdowns. Check out our YouTube page. We really appreciate it. Hit that like button. Consider subscribing. Drop a comment. Good luck tonight. We'll see you tomorrow for another episode of 5 Minute Wager, brought to you by Better and Green.